Hey everyone, I'm Matt Lewin, Australian Barista Champion, and I'm here to show you how I brew my coffee at home. So today I'm making a V60. I'm making quite a strong one because I want to put it with some beautiful Vita almond milk. So I do have a filter coffee. The key here, little pro tip, is I've ground the coffee a lot finer. And what I'm going to do is put a nice dose in there, but I'm going to add less water. Stir it around a little bit, and I'm going to get a full extraction with lots of coffee and less water. Why? To make a beautiful strong base so I can have myself a yummy milky coffee. Should we begin? Let's do it. So I'm going to put in 20 grams of coffee. Now, as I said, I've ground this finer because I want to access so much of that coffee. It will not only be delicious, but also so it's nice and strong, as we like in the morning. Water, 93 degrees, you can go a bit hotter. Because we want to work with a higher extraction, I would say go hotter water. You can even have it off the boil. So to begin, I'm going to put 50 grams or 50 mils of water. There we go. Now here's the key. Give it a really good stir, but not so much that you tear that paper, in case you'd like a few coffee grinds in your drink a bit later. Beautiful. So that nice agitation, just make sure that everything there is saturated. So I'm going to wait till about 30 seconds, and then I'm going to do a few pours. So I'm going to do 3 pours of 50 grams or 50 mils. So that goes up to 100. So it's pretty simple, right? 20 grams of coffee, 200 mils of water, and I'm going to go 50 grams or 50 mils of water 4 times. So that's 200. This is going to give us a slightly higher strength coffee, as I was saying. It's going to give you a nice cup for one person, because it's just for me, and it's going to go perfectly with my milk as well. So about a minute, the coffee is draining through, and I'm going to add more water, 50 grams. And I do wait until the water goes through. You can hear it stop, and then I go again. So the method of adding 50 grams at a time, rather than just adding the water at one go, means it's a bit like waves hitting stones. They eventually just wear it away. So it just creates more extraction. If I was to pour it in one go, it would actually have less extraction power, believe it or not. Nice, we're almost there. We're almost around 2 minutes now. The total brew for this coffee will be anywhere from 2.5 to 3 minutes is fine. But because we're after that stronger coffee, I don't really mind if it goes a bit longer. Yeah, just don't want it too short. My last pour, up to 200. Beautiful. Now what I'm going to do here is just give this a little stir. And that is going to make sure that that last part of the extraction is nice and even. I'll almost give it a little dome in there as well. Now, you can do this with an AeroPress, you could do this with a French press, you could do this with any device to make coffee, and you'll get the same result. The main thing with this is it's a bit like baking a cake. Get the right amount of dry ingredients with wet. If you've got a scale, weigh it out, but you can just eyeball it as well to taste, so it's completely fine. And what's cool is, you'll see here, it's finished, and it actually has a beautiful little dome. So that means that the extractions worked really well. You can see a little dome there. The reason that dome happens is because of, let me get my spoon out there guys, is because of that stir at the end. That gives it that nice little, here we go. So we have our coffee. We don't need to be too technical here. I'll just turn that off. Finished at 3 minutes 15. Let's have a smell. It smells beautiful. Just put as much as you want in. Share it with a friend, or just have it all for yourself, like I'm going to do right now. Shake. So I've got my almond milk here. I help make this milk. It's delicious. It's made just for coffee, so it's perfect for this moment. It is cold as well, but you can just have room temperature for this drink, so we don't cool the drink down too much. This is a bit like salt and pepper. Just put as much as you want in there. So I like mine pretty strong. So I'm just going to dash it as if it was a nice cup of black tea. That's that. And then voila, here you go. You have your strong filtered coffee with beautiful almond milk, and you're good to get the day going. Cheers. With Homelessness Week coming up at ONA, we are proud to be CafeSmart partners and use coffee as a force for good. Now we'll be donating $1 for every coffee sold at all of our cafes on Friday the 16th of August, so we hope to see you there. And if you're testing my coffee recipe, enjoying yummy coffee at home, you can consider paying the coffee forward online.